Uhlemo. Zashayiyoni. Hey, my goodness. You know when a song comes this heavy and you know it's talking to you, you know. It's talking to you. Yeah, my goodness. Blessings of Christ.
Amen.
Uhlemo. Uyifila ngaphakathi le nto mthimane.
Hayi Lindo lesakhula ngayo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back Umbani Productions, Umbani Radio. We appreciate you. I'm still hanging out with Lindo Dlamini, and I'm hanging up with Themba, two South Africans that so we are three South Africans living outside of Connecticut, and we are just trying to have a conversation about everything that goes on in our lives, especially things that affect us as South Africans. So just to get things going, and we're coming in with some good music, of which this is The Blessing of Christ and the song Kuhle Moya Wami. You can check it out on YouTube. We love them. They are doing a good job. So anyway, guys, just to get things started, I just want to go into this thing of Christianity and things that have been going on at home with the churches. I even posted a video that was shared to me by Usipo, one pastor, I don't know what part of Africa, that he was whipping all the people as they come through in his congregation. And it was so funny, man, and people were laughing. I was laughing too. But at the end of the day, yeah, right, absolutely. And at the end of the day, I don't want to be one of those people that are going to say they are not smart, because I don't really think that's it. I think that when people believe in what they believe, it's better to respect that, because, you know, a belief, it can also be a hope. It can also be the one thing that keeps you alive. That's just what I believe. But now, listen, there's been so many things. We have the situations with Bushiri, we had the situations with Pastor Mboro, all of those things that have been going on in South Africa. Will we say we should just throw religion away and because it seems to be working for us in this case? But you're enjoying the Zionist music. This is Christian music.
Music doesn't matter to onjani or one. Music.
Oh, okay. So do you rather you still listen to Christian music, but you don't want them in South Africa?
Well, laba bafundisi abafikayo abaqhamuka kulamanye amazwe indlela benza ngayo.
Okay, let me ask a question though, because I've been saying this, and I actually one of the person that believe in you before I go to Themba. I disagree with them saying that labefundisi mele bephume mzansi, because I don't think anybody should be able to tell anybody that your Christianity is wrong for the people, because that's totally against the law. We should let people practice whatever they practice. If they decide that they want to believe Pastor Kao or something like that, was it Pastor Kao? What is his name? Lukao. Who the guy that was viral all over the news, that he woke somebody from the dead. If they want to believe in that, let them believe in that. But I mean, Ishangan. So he's South African. Is he Shangan?
I think it's from Zimbabwe.
No, let's not answer. Oh, okay, all right. That makes sense. That makes sense. But Themba, what's your take on this?
Man, I would I don't think Christianity should be scrapped out all the way through. Why? Because the mere fact that now that people are using it for their pockets to make money, it's become something, you know, that is not what it used to be. Fine, I can't really move because I wasn't there, but according to what I know, Ugogwa to read the Bible, she can quote scriptures. And yabona, most of the things that she would say in the Bible would be concerning what I'm going through on the day. If ngifika kugogo ngithi magogo yazini ekungishubele kwenzakala ukuthi nokuthi kwenzakala kanje. She would say, "Hi, you know what? Verse bani I quote. Ngivule naye lapha iBhayibheli sifunde writing and it would relate to what is going on." So lokho kunye lokho kulandelayo after lapho abantu who are trying to cash in. I'm not gonna say abantu ba ignorant or whatever, but things have been happening one after the next. Mfethu sibona lo uresurrect umuntu, sibona lo uthela abantu ngama Coca-Cola, lo omunye abashaya esondweni,
omunye bafutha ngedum,
omunye khona omunye beka bagibela ngenyawo baba athi balala lapha phansi, khona omunye bekathi bathi utshani,
khona bethe babamba izinqa,
khona omunye bebaka bakhumule baline up lapha yana
ethi bazozala.
Ngamkhumbula lo yana athi baline up lapha beach lapha yana, angazi ke ababonisa ivideo after lapha.
I have the video. Do you want it?
No,
we'll talk after this. It's okay.
Yeah,
so just in case the wife is watching.
No, I would tell. I don't know what's going on. Yabona, sometimes must see desperate for ukolo or a change in our lives. Mhlambe we believe anything anybody says. You understand? Ngoba manje says desperate sifuna ushintsho empilweni zethu. Same konke. Mhlambe nabo laba abanye mfethu abangakholwa mhlambe o bazamile leyesintu bayeza ngomeni bayofutha bayoguma bayenza whatever, then now they come back, they say, you know what, ngizoya esondweni. Then megafika esondweni ubona nama miracles angazi noma ama fake miracles amanye akusiqiniso, but these things we must understand how they came after abantu ba realizile ukuthi, you know what, there's a big community ekholwayo kuNkulunkulu eSouth Africa. Bagijima baza lapha yana. Umuntu mamthembisa something ezoshintsha impilo yakhe, they can easily be gullible.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They believe anything
because they want change.
They believe anything, man. They believe anything.
Khona abanye kuthiwa khona omunye, I think wawumfundisi.
Talk to the mic a little bit.
Ehlale lokhuze ehlale emqashweni. Ethi abantu abantu abaletha amahola abo uzowathandazela, babuye bazowalanda in few weeks. azobe sedouble. Bawaletha abantu bayaletha. Yabona ngabo October November.
Yeah.
Awu abantu bayibona imali. No December abantu bahambisa ama bonus wonke. But ayizobuya idabula. Mabethi bathi bawamcheck around Christmas lo mulo. Mudu hambile
nomfundisa kahle. Nesondo selihambile
ehlala emqashweni lo muntu hambile.
Kubhlungu kodwa kubhlungu mfethu.
Angazi ukuthi kwenzakala namakhanda abantu but ingqondo isasebenzi mbani sebevele balalele ngaphandle kokucabanga
uthini sayi uthi shembe
laba shembe uzobasiza
shembe
bakhuluma ngoshembe mfethu, kunoshembe kunane ZCC.
Yeah, my parents are ZCC members.
Yeah, split ANC. Kunaba laba be sheriff badge.
No. Hold on one second. No. I will tell ANC. Uthe ANC ngicela ukucacisa. You mean ZCC? Yep.
Oh yeah, hey, the ANC lena.
No. I know how you effective firefighters always squeeze that in there. Effective firefighters.
It wasn't intentional.
All right.
It was just a slip of the tongue.
Yeah, it's an effective firefighting too.
Kuba khona laba be badge ne. And then kube khona laba be kunenyoni la. You know, like a little bird. Yeah.
Little bird, huh?
Labantu bekuyinto eyi-1.
Oh yeah.
Yahlukana. So singabuyela emuva ngaye Christianity all the way back. In my opinion, I feel good in mhlambe ngabe sonke sine religion A1, maybe things would be better.
No. I disagree, Themba. We don't need no one religion, no. Because another thing too, ngayikhuluma lento nomsayi on one time on the show, okay? I said this, and he probably didn't agree with me, but whatever, I don't care. I said this, okay? We are easy to pinpoint what a black man is trying to build. Even in Christianity, even in an actual church, we are easy to pinpoint, oh, you are lying, you're doing this wrong. Let's sit down and look. All these things that are on the Bible, we believe it, they happened. I'm not saying they didn't happen. I wasn't there. You were not there, but we also just believe that they happened, okay? And I even said, when Jesus Christ rise from the dead, it was only his friends that were in there. We don't know if he did rise. There wasn't like a huge line waiting to see him rise from the dead. But anyway, that's just another story we're told. There's so many other stories we're told. Even in the Roman Catholic, there is a lot of division from there, and we have the Protestants, we have all of this. Why? Because at the end of the day, the story of Christianity, the story of the Bible, it's not clear cut like we are all taking it. Okay, have one religion in Africa, what it could be. What will it be? And then we turn around, we have Vitis and Defana trying to incorporate our lives and bring it into Christianity. People are demonizing it. Oh, it's barbaric, it's not smart, it's not this. And wait a minute, this is our own thing. Does that make sense? It's our own thing. It's a story that we can believe is being told in front of our eyes. Hey, listen. Here in America, they have the Mormon religion. I don't know if you've ever read the Mormon Bible. I don't want to indulge into it. It's the most sickest, craziest thing I've ever read. But at the end of the day, they actually have a lot of members, a lot of people who are supporting them. You know what I mean? Like in such a way that they own their own college. The biggest, one of the biggest university, BYU.
One in Virginia.
You know what I mean? Because why? They actually took Christianity as faith, and they incorporated in what they believe, the story that was told by Joseph Smith. And then they took the story of Joseph Smith, they made the Bible out of it, and they are praising him every day. So what I'm saying is that the same people that wrote the Bible are the same people that are talking about the Mormon, actually wrote the Bible of the Mormon religion, are the same people that are talking about Buddhism, and the same people that are talking about all these other sorts of religions. So what I'm saying is that if you're in South Africa and you're a pastor and you decide that you want to create your own church, you want to create your own religion, either you're using beer, you're using wine, you're using doom or whatever, and then you have people that are coming in there to actually worship with you, go ahead. Absolutely, go ahead. Pastors are making a killing here. They're driving. They're not even driving anymore. They're actually flying with the Gulf Streams. You know how much a Gulf Stream cost? They own them. And one of the pastors actually, I think it's in Atlanta, he said he won't go to church until the church buy him a Gulf Stream. And they did. So I'm sitting there looking at that. Just because these people are Africans and they are in Africa, it's easy for us to blame. Go ahead, Bal.
So don't you think that is on another level, way out of line, because it's all a business.
It's crazy than the guy that is using a doom.
You cannot tell me. Besides that, you're telling me, oh, if I spray with the doom, you're gonna get blessings. Nobody gets blessings when you spray me with the spray for insects. Come on now.
No. I'm not saying. No.
Don't you think?
I think the judgment level. No. I understand what you're saying. Okay.
Do you think it's okay? Even though those people blindly, because they are foolishly and blindly following this so-called men of God, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think it's okay for you who actually have the eyes and the
No. Don't say that. Don't say that, because now you're insulting them. You're saying that they don't have any eyes. You are. You said I have the eyes. Go ahead.
It's wrong. It's wrong, because at the end of the day, you cannot tell me that you have a congregation of poor people, masses of people who are so poor that they live in shacks. Sometimes they go without food.
What's wrong with that?
You're driving a Bentley and you just saying, "Oh, in the name of Jesus."
What's wrong with that?
You're mocking God's name. Period.
What's wrong with that?
Everything is wrong.
There's
with
nothing.
Guys, I mean, let me say
Everything
what's
is
wrong.
No,
with
there's
that.
nothing.
Let me tell you
It's
what's
wrong
wrong.
to
Oh
you.
my God,
It's wrong to you. It's wrong to you.
Now,
Do not
Connie,
use
can I
God's
say
name
something?
in vain.
Okay, I have
Let
guests
me
over
say
here.
something.
Don't yell. Don't yell. Do we have guests here? Go ahead.
Let's take questions.
Connie,
It's
let me
fine.
answer you. If you say what's wrong with that, first of all, umfundisi akazange ahamba aye ngaphandle benemiracle esenemali.
Period.
Imali yezesonto enebantwini abahluphekayo.
Period.
If you want to become an example, go outside without asking any cent and
Be
come
poor.
with the money to these people and say, look what God did for me. So now I'm going to give it to you.
Help.
Now go out and try it. But he tells the lie to people and take their last money.
I have an
and
answer
spend
for all of this, but I'm not gonna indulge. I'm just gonna leave it alone for now, just to give you guys a chance to go into this.
Okay.
Well, mina bafowethu uma kuya kule ndaba yenkolo ngicabanga ukuthi it's time sibuyele emasisweni. Asibuyele emadlozini akithi because amadlozi akithi ayibasebenzele obabamkhulu. Babewakhonza and babephila kahle. Obabamkhulu bebefuyile. Bebenenkomo kwaZulu indoda umcebo wayo kwakuyimfuyo. And bebefuyile. Buka thina ke esesigijima sithi singama Christian sinani. Sihambe silandela nabelungu manje sihambe sizigqila siyasebenza ngoba salahla into yethu uma singake sibuyele nje kokwethu sifocus kokwethu ubuke ilokhu amandi anonkulunkulu wabo amkhonzayo ama-Muslim banonkulunkulu wabo abamkhonzayo amaJuda anonkulunkulu wabo amkhonzayo thina umupho wethu uzothandaza uJesu uzothi ungwaphi wena ungwaphi uzumbize nje Jesu ungwaphi wena because bonke laba abanye banonkulunkulu babo nathi sikhonza nothi uNkulunkulu ozosibhekelela.
Maybe that's why they get played.
Mr. Katsong, go ahead.
Maybe that's why they get played. Yeah.
Lord Jesus, I'm sure he's actually the Alpha and Omega.
If he was ever existed.
Okay, Bible was written by a number of people. Understand?
That's what they say.
Yeah, and I agree. Even though I was not there, it was written by a number of people, and misebenzi kaNkulunkulu. If ukhuluma nge religion efana ne yama Muslim, ama-Muslim ngayifunda mina i-Quran. I-Quran kahle same version ye Old Testament.
Absolutely, that's what it is.
Ngayifunda yonke baba. I-Bible mina I was given an opportunity where I had all the time to waste, or maybe whatever was the situation. I managed to tap into all kinds of religion, not in search of the right one, because yabona manje mina nawe sikude amadlozi wethu alele eAfrica ushilo meqalisho ukuthi second somewhere. I don't think, unless if amadlozi now I spirit, which it talks about it in the Bible. The spirit, if ufuna ukuthi idlozi is spirit, then yes, I can believe in a spirit, because that spirit becomes what I can believe in. Ngoba mhlambe leso spirit leso sifana like what you can say angel. I have a son that passed away.
Yes.
Yabona angikwazanga nokuyemncwabeni wakhe, but I
sorry,
believe
man.
ukuthi because he has that spirit sakhe uyidlozi right now, but because of his spirit I know his spirit still lives on. Technically idlozi lelo.
Yeah.
Yabona, if it's in the spirit form, because umuntu ofile mfethu once sigubha umgodi sikufaka laphayana, you become disintegrated, akusena next laphayana, amathambo ayavithika, there's nothing, it's just ithuna laphayana with an engravement elishoyo ukuthi here lies so and so and so and so. but then wonke umuntu I feel unayo leyo nto leyo spirit. When you die, it leaves your body and goes somewhere, which is the soul. It goes somewhere.
And what if lesi spirit sihlala khona lapha nathi ukuthi njengeke sisibona idlozi lethu
maybe lezo ngeke sikwazi uziphendula uThemba, but I'm sure sihlezi sikhona.
You know what, I'm gonna try so hard to find somebody who studied some kind of theology so that we can kind of go into this thing in deep details, because it's very important and it's very interesting. I'm just gonna switch the topic, but before I switch the topic, because we are almost done here, so I want to just address something that I'm not feeling like, you know, my Abafe today were attacking me. They are actually just voicing their opinion. And I'm also going to entitled to voice a little bit of opinion. Before I move on to the next topic, I just want to say this is the reason why I don't believe that there's nothing wrong with the pastors doing whatever with the church money, okay? Because first of all, I believe, and this I've heard it from Usipo, okay, that all churches have what you call a constitution. And one of the thing about the constitution, it kind of like put everything into perspective, put everything into place. So the government, if they want to make sure that there's check and balances, they can make sure that if it's a non-profit religious organization, kind of like go and see the books and check them. But they're not doing it. They're not doing it in South Africa. They're not doing it here. They're not doing it anywhere else. Because it's just like it's so much time for the people who are trying to check. Okay, well, maybe they should. They should start doing that. Okay, so if the pastor is deciding to drive a Bentley or whatever, I don't care, because at the end of the day, I've seen this. You guys see this. What is the richest church in the world? The Catholic Church is the richest church in the world. What does the Pope do when he travels around the world? He goes not on a commercial flight. He goes on a private jet. What does the Pope do when he goes around the town and moving around? He has bodyguards and a glass car, right? So you can see all of the stuff. And that we decide to say, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, you bought a Bentley? Oh, you took from poor people. Are all Catholics poor? No. Are all Catholics rich? No. So why are they using the money then if their people are not benefiting? So I'm not going to go into deep details with that. I'm just saying that we are too quick and we forget where some of the things that we need to address. Before we start saying, hey, let's start to look over there, up, look up, first, and then we come back over here. But anyway, let's leave that one for the next time where Sipho and Bali, they're going to be here with me and we can address more of this. But I want to go to this thing about, because we were talking about churches and then it went from them to abusing money. So, Ubkebengu, one of the biggest thing we have in South Africa right now is crime. The crime is, oh my God. Sipho showed me sent me a video of this kid that had rocks in his hand, and he threw one on the window of an apartment, and the cop came around and he was throwing them all over the cop car, and the cop ended up getting out of the car and shot him dead.
I thought I saw that video.
It was crazy. I was sitting over there.
Was in school, because
it was a school.
I felt like
that
these
was
kids
crazy,
who were screaming,
man.
talking in the background, were actually watching the school kid going crazy.
Oh man. Oh man.
That's something that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, man.
So that's not the only thing that I've noticed. These school children these days, I would tell them, they bakijimisa about teacher. But resinisha about teacher. Abamu teacher ngama uniform.
Khona uthisha abakwaziwe.
So Lindo Leo goes all the way back to Imbato, the way ukhuliso ngakhona. What kind of family you come from?
Can I ask you on that, Themba, because you're talking about a very good point. We have a lot of people in South Africa. This Amachita Mfetu will hate to hear this. People at home are busy making money rather than raising their own kids. That's another thing. But Chile sporting. I'm not saying our parents was a different situation, because my dad was a truck driver. So you could imagine he was never at home, right? but you knew ukuthi mawubheda uma wamakhelwane naye ngaqhasabula ngempama ne.
Community.
So the community was watching over.
Yeah.
And these kids, you can't do that now because they can call the cops. They can actually call the cops.
And nabazali baza abafuni ithinto.
Abafuni nabo abazali laba phuze eyadini abafuni nabo ithinto ingane zabo. And then on top of that too, I've realized this and I've seen this. I'm not going to say anything because this is my family situation. Where you see a little kid, a cell phone yazi emzansi, a cell phone everybody has it. A little kid has a cell phone that is not parental logged. So basically he has access to Pornhub. If he get anything, he has access to Pornhub. You know what I mean?
So when you say kid,
I'm talking about a kid here. So if I say kid, I'm saying because kids in South Africa, well, even here, but kids at the age of 7, they will have a cell phone.
I must remember in South Africa we don't have internet access crazy like that.
Oh, not now. Not now. Woo!
Well,
Not now.
my data allow you have to pay for those data.
The parents give it to them. The parents give it to them.
Which I agree.
Izingane zale generation yethu. So thina ezethu ingane asisafuni kuyipanisha. So yonke into ingane ifuna lokhu siyayinika, ingane ifuna lokhu siyayinika, ingane so zijayela ukuthi zithola yonke into.
That's why I was saying. That's why I was saying it goes back to impato. La uphuma khona because wonke umuntu okumntana mhlambe mawuzalwa uzalwe grand une family unomama unobaba. Well mhlambe ekhaya that could be different. It used to be like more pregnant umuntu esifazane ubaba uyakushiya ukhula nengane uyi-1 but things have I think slowly are changing. Ubaba uyaba khona lapho nalapho yabona. That's why ke ngithi impatho mina ngikhulise ugogo kodwa ugogo wami well maybe we didn't have our internet like that back then but we still had impilo lapha ngaphandle where you had to know ukuthi ukhula uphuma kuphi uziphatha kanjani mosemphakathini so that mangaphandle uwazi ukuthi okay lokhu ku wrong lokhu ku right noma ufika mabakubona abantu basestradini bayabona halo wenzani mntana ka James or you know
bazokubamba ngento ngeke bayo report ekhaya bazokubamba bona ngento yofeka usukhala
yeah
lezi ngane zanamuhla mina akuyithinda ulibizo lwamaphoyisa
akazi noma ngabonakala nje kodwa ke engicabanga ukuthi ngizokusho ukuthi we have to understand ukuthi i-generation iyashintsha because right now is ingane ezinjengamanje ezikhula manje yilezi ingane ezikhuliswe wogogo mostly after this pandemic whatever leyo yongculaza kufa obani ingane eziningi zasana bogogo baziraise abogogo. You have to understand abogogo when they raise abazukulu babo baba-raise ngokuba spoiler so that they don't feel loss.
You're talking about the actual kids or the parents?
Right now they're operating.
The parents or the kids?
Ukhuluma ngama offense.
Forget about the parents.
Okay.
The parents they were already.
So ukhuluma ngabantwana okhuluma ngabo yilabo abashonelwe.
Abakhona nje
abakhuliswa
ogogo bekhuliswa ama-parents and ama-boyfriend and all kind of stuff like that. Njengamanje this is what is happening njengamanje because nathi kwathina njengoba silana we are far away from our home trying to find life. And then we left our kids back home. But that's all about labantwana. Girlfriend yakho, baby mama, ne boyfriend yakho. Of which you don't know what's going on right there. So all these things of that's happening in front of this boy or girl, they project it in the school because they have this thing.
Sipo, just stepping into that mic, Gadlamini.
So there's one thing that we have to understand, njengamanje ukuthi we have to find a solution. How do we fix this? Because we know why this is happening. You know what I mean? Each generation njengamanje intsha, each generation yabantwana bama cell phone, abathengelwa obani nogogo, abathengelwa omama babo, abenze njani abahola iqolo likahulumeni. They buy those cell phones for these kids, okay?
They buy them data too, yes. Data.
And then the problem that the biggest mistake that they do, they don't guide them. They just leave them with the cell phones and get into the BMW and go away and leave them with the cell phone. You know what I mean? The cell phone has all sort of things happening in there. You know what I mean? The thing that you've been saying before, that parental control and all the kind of stuff.
They don't
even
do that. They
Even
don't do
them
that.
to set that thing up for those kids. Even though they can set it up, those kids are smart enough to unlock it so that they can see those porns, they can see those violence, they can see all sort of things. And then they're going to practice. One time I saw the video where those kids, they were playing a movie. For real, shooting each other for real, because they didn't understand what was going on in the movies. They just saw this violence thing going on and people blood and all that. They didn't understand it is fake. They did it for real. They stab each other for real because they don't understand. Nobody's guiding them. You know what I mean? In these countries, like the first world countries whatsoever, in America, British whatsoever, they guide their kids, they teach them. There are some programs, they all kind of stuff.
You know what's the
You know
sad
what I mean?
part about
So
what you're
sad.
saying is that our brothers at home, they have access to this stuff. Meaning, you know what we're talking about right now?
Yeah.
The funny part is that I can assure you, somebody must have talked about it on social media. Somebody must have talked about it as sporting shitches. Wash or something. Like, you know, we can have like really good conversations.
Yeah,
pause,
yeah,
and,
it's 14, yes.
and then at the end of the day, we go home and we just don't apply what
And
we're
then
talking
that's the
about.
end of it.
That's the end
Because
of
we
it.
don't back it up.
Yeah, like we're like, oh, yeah, I ain't got it.
I mean, it's the same thing. Lindo, that baby pussy trying to mati. But space shy, but that's space, but shy, but cause but shy, but shy. My friend, I bet you never tap aside.
Uba nomambinja. Ukhuluma ngomambinja.
No, some good.
Oh.
No,
Ushulumambinja wena. Bekaplo
They
mesboti.
were talking about preaching
So
their
wena
wives.
ushuthi umambinja bekashela.
And then it
Yabuzwa
said,
lo muntu.
abantu
Wena
zamayenza
uthi
leyo nto.
umambinja akithi kuyenzakala manje. Umambinja bekablomile esipotini namajita bamtshela laba
Yena bashaya umfazi, bangabashaya abafazi babo bona.
No. In my Pinja's case, it was the other way
No,
around.
mhlambe hayi. Ngiyabuza.
I don't know, angazi uMampintsha, angisho ukuthi uyena.
Ubhebhe
Listen,
listen.
ngendlela amdefenda ngayo uMampintsha, I think he has a story to tell. Ngendlela
Uthi
amdefenda
nomkhaba njengami, so angifuni yabo sinemkhaba, angifuni
Okay. La into abakhuluma ngayo abosisi basekhaya.
Yeah.
80% or tingakhuluma ngama percentage ngoba ngiko right.
ngenaba ngikho right.
Let me say
Yeah.
20% yethu thina abadala or mhlambe laba abasebakhulile nya because ngeke ube nomkhaba ungasebenzi.
Wapointa mina mntaka baba.
Hayi.
Uyasebenza, shuthi uyasebenza. Ubunge nawo bezothi awusebenza.
Yasebenza.
Uyasebenza.
Kodwa uyazi ukuthi ade ngikhwecile the whole entire time. Oh, okay, all right.
Kodwa ke khona into futhi abayishoyo ngomkhaba, bathi uma unomkhaba unepipi elincane.
Oh, hey.
Hayi lezo ke angazi.
Yeah,
Lezo
Ngisho nje
angazi.
ukuthi bangacabanga mhlawumbe ukuthi nepipi amancane.
No, angikwazi konke lokho. But sengikhuluma nje yezwa ke utshela ukuli ngemkhaba wakhe. So khuluma ngama private part.
uyabona nje uyabona nje what the
No, but
hell?
into engishoyo uthami ukuthi ukuthi uzube nomkhaba. That means you have something in your life. Ushuthi uyasebenza or uwondlekile.
Or you just lazy.
Either responsible man.
Kini ku right kumnandi kwazi ukudla kuphela and whatever.
Yeah.
Oh uyazisebenzela.
Or the peace man.
La sonke right now la sikhona. I don't think uhlala kini akekho umuntu ohlala kude.
No, nobody is rich.
Sekude nakithi la
Yeah.
sonke.
Yeah.
Ningasijudging ngemikhaba yethu bayibiza public opinion fine anybody.
Ukudla
can
kwasemelika mntaka baba. It's American food.
Uba singabantu besifazane ngabe thiwa smith.
masesela kule ndaba leyana.
That's my baby shower, yeah.
Ikhona in peer pressure utham. You're right. You have a point there. Ikhona in peer pressure. Mhlambe umuntu akupressurize ngeconversation. Kodwa akasho ukuthi hamba uyoshaya umfazi wakho ngoba mina wami ngimtreata so or wami ngimtreata so. Situations are different.
Yeah, it's true.
Ayikho into efana nayo wena kwenzakala kwakho kuhlukile kukwami or kwakho. Everybody is going to have a different
And
situation.
I put in on the point ukuthi mhlawumbe when umfazi wakho ucabanga situation is too hard ufuna umshaye. Mase mhlawumbe singaswitcha mhlawumbe mina ngibe se position yakho wena ubuye ngala. Mhlawumbe mina bengizwa ngeke ngizomshaye. You know,
Right.
How you deal with the situation.
Kuna lo muntu esekhuluma indaba okususha abafazi wena
Hayi,
are you paying attention? Are you paying attention?
I think where's the example?
No, let's example.
Yeah.
Well, we don't
no,
know
no,
that.
When's the
Yeah,
example?
see, that's what I was saying
that.
earlier. Guti, don't take politicians as face value. Don't take him at face value
Yeah,
too.
but you must also know kuna reality.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you hear that?
Really?
It's not gonna be that easy, Sipo. That's what he's
Yeah.
telling
Yeah.
you.
Siyakhuluma masikhuluma la.
Yeah.
Akhuluma njengoba ayenza isiboniso.
Isibonelo.
Oh,
Isibonelo. Isiboniso. No, you're right. Isiboniso, yeah.
So if it's that situation, fine, because we're trying to change the situation from what it not really is to what it could have been.
Yes, if
Yeah.
it was like that.
If you're not in a situation, obviously, kufana noma ubukela ibhola. When you're watching soccer, ucabanga ukuthi yalazi ibhola ngoba ubukele nawe.
Yeah,
Kodwa uhlelile ku grandstand.
Yeah.
Nangu u-Ace Tsweleng uyaliphusha lapha ibhola wena uyaligoba kanje wena bowufuna ligobe kanje
Kodwa uhleli wena lapha.
uhlelile yena into yenza ukuthi aligobe kanje i-situation akadila nayo right now yabona so ama situation uyawafana.
That was dope. That's the best example I've ever got.
No akhona maningi but lebe kuyi-one yawo nje yabona
That's
situations
dope.
are never going to be the same.
No, never.
Yabona
Okay, so le issue kamampintsha kahle kahle ibuke as nawu Ace
bengakhulumi
Ntsoelenga yabo.
ngomampintsha mina
Oh no, phela ke siqhubha
mina
isibonelo.
bengikhuluma ngabantu bomkhaba lo buthi
Sisaqhubha
lo
ke isibonelo, phela
Right.
siqhubha isibonelo. Let's
Yeah.
say yabona isishonshi namampintsha.
Abashaya
Wena ake sithi ubu 8 umampintsha ube Ace Ntsoelenga wena uyambukela from a distance ubuka i-video ne.
yeah
And then when uyabona uthi Ace Ntsoelenga bekufanele ligobe sola, right?
yeah
Uthi ish yazi Ace bekufanele ligobe sola. So angakwenzi lokho aligobe so.
right
So kumele understand ukuthi wena ubungekho egroundini.
Yeah, okay.
Ace bese groundini ububukela. So the same thing enzeka kumampintsha ke, you know. We don't know ukuthi umampintsha waya ngaligoba ngaso, waligoba so.
Uchazile nje ukuthi why.
Asibonanga ivideo yakhe.
Wathi bamjikile.
Asibonanga
Wathi
ivideo.
bamjika ngale ngemuva. Wathi bamjika ngemuva. So mase kufika ngala sengazathi manje yena. Aminokati vele bewuyisethapha.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're closing up tonight.
Hey, yeah.
This was great.
kodwa nimike umampintsha bafethu nomkhaba wakhe please
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank you all for watching and listening to us, and ngiyabonga kakhulu bandla ngokuthi ningivakashela Majita Studio. We get to do a show. We'll continue to do this. Themba and Lindo, especially Themba, will come back again and do more shows. So anyway, guys, as we are closing with this song, is there anything you want to say last to just say to our people?
Oh, no, go ahead, Themba.
mina ma-outi you know I want to say in a couple of months or so our country is going to a different change because sizovota futhi, and definitely I'm telling you right now things are going to be different because the youth is the one that made a change in 76, and the youth is about to make a change now in 2019 because now they want a better life. So it's taking time, but because people have a choice who to vote for, they'll go there and choose whatever party they feel good, you know what, is gonna bring change to their lives.
Amen.
And singakholwa labantu laba ababuyele ngaphandle with their religion and basitshela manga. Let's believe in what we know. Whether ufuna ukholwa emadlozini, whether ufuna ukholwa kuNkulunkulu, as long there's no lie or somebody trying to get profit
out of you,
then let's do that.
Awushaya Dlamini.
all right. Mina ngizothi njo ama-elections eza hambani bafuthu niyovota nivotele le uphathe nicabanga ukuthi izoletha ushintsho, but ukuba kuya ngami, as much as nizohamba niyovota, bengifisa ukuthi esiqale ukuthi sibelivele kuthina, sibelivele emphakathini yethu, sihlangane singumphakathi, sizenzele izinto. It's been a long time silinde uhulumeni ukuthi asenzele izinto and it's not happening. Ngibuka kuleli izwe sikulona, izinto eziningi la ayirun government, ama organizations. That's why i-economy yale country is strong, ngoba kunama organizations. Nathi njengabantu uma singaqala sihlangane senza ama organizations, sizenzele izinto, si-create imisebenzi eindaweni zakithi, kunokuthi usuke uhambe uthi uyofuna umsebenzi le. Hlanganisani bafowethu, yenzani something, into encane, create imisebenzi, not just for you but for the future of our kids. Because njengamanje into eyenzakalayo, yonke into esiyenzayo sizenzela thina ukuthi sidle thina. Ikusasa lengane zethu aselicaba ngene. Nengane oyikhulisayo nayo izokhula ihambe yofuna umsebenzi. Nawe kade uhambile ufuna umsebenzi, wanenhlanhla kwawuthola umsebenzi alright, wasebenza kahle, but awenzanga lutho ukulungiselela ingane yakho ukuthi ingahambi ekulezi ezinyathelweni zakho, ukuthi ingahlupheki njengawe njengoba wena uhluphekile. So I wish ukuthi singahlangana sakhe ama organization, sithuthukise indawo zangakithi. Inkinga enkulu kakhulu esinayo inequality. Within black people, inequality iyona futhi lena ekhoza nale crime engaka, ukuthi ubona umakhelwane nanyanda laphana yena uphila kangcono wena uyahlupheka. Uma umakhelwane uphila kangcono engasiza umakhelwane ohluphekayo ukuthi hayi woza lapha sibambe sibonde senze njani, ake sizame lokhu sihlanganise lokhu sibonde siyakwazi nokuphila. I believe ukuthi icrime iyokwehla.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in with us. I had great speakers today. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much. And thank you guys. Thank you so much for showing up for the show. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you and goodbye.
You're listening to Umbani Radio.
You're listening to Umbani.